Hello everyone, welcome to Pickups Video, episode 3. I was just looking back at my last two videos and the first one has actually got 100 views now. I didn't think anyone would watch it, so if you did watch it, thank you. This video is going to be a little bit different. I've actually played the games. The first couple I really wish I didn't. So first up we've got Pinbot for the NES. Released in 1990. This is probably the worst pinball game you're ever going to play. It's got one table on it. You can play up to 4 players, you take it in turns. But, my god, it's shocking. It's really, really hard on the eyes. It doesn't show the whole table. But rather than following the ball, it splits. So the bottom bit stays there the whole time and the top half moves. And, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this game to anyone. If you like it, then that's up to you, but there's far, far better pinball games out there. And probably a lot cheaper and easier to get than this one. But it's in the collection. That's Pinbot. Next up, WWF WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. Again. It's not as bad as the Pinbot game. It was released in 1992. You can play up to 10 wrestlers. Obviously not all at the same time. It's 1 or 2 player. You can play normal matches or cage matches. It also has the WWF Championship and the Tag Team Championship in there. But overall, not really a good game. Very hard. I haven't quite figured out how to pin anyone yet. I've lost every game I've played, but again, it's in the collection. WWF WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. Next up, Noah's Ark. What is there to say about this one? Well, it's a Konami game, released in 1992. It's a platformer, single player. I actually quite enjoyed it. It's a little side-scrolling game. You go along, you shoot enemies, well, animals. You also collect animals. They give you special powers. You can go in the water and you become a fish. You can collect a bird and you can fly. There's 7 continents in total you have to go and save animals from. 3 levels on each one. At the end of each one there's a boss. The bosses are pretty easy to beat. This game's probably quite simple to complete. If I put some more time into it I probably could. But yeah, Noah's Ark for the NES. Not bad. Next up, Swordmaster for the NES, released in 1993. It's a platform side-scroller, 1 player. Not a bad game. But you can't spend too long playing this one. The music on it, if you ever played this game, the music is bad. I'll tell you what, if they took the music from this one and put the gameplay of Pinbot in there, it'd be the worst game they ever made. But gameplay of it is actually really good. It's only 7 levels. The bosses are really hard to beat though. I got to this one, it was a wizard. I must have went back 10 times before I finally beat him. Every time you went to fire a shot, like hit him with your sword, it'd disappear and appear somewhere else. He doesn't really attack you, but it's just hard to hit. But yeah, not a bad game. Swordmaster. Now next, it's a megadrive game. This is a set I'm really going for. Going for a full set. And I picked up Shining Force. Not a cheap game. but it takes me to 9 left to get for a full PAL UK set. It is complete, as all my games are. I only collect box complete for the Mega Drive. Yeah, it was released in 1993. It's a one-player tactical role-playing game. It's pretty much like Phantasy Star. I never really got into it. It's like Phantasy Star, but with the battle tactics of Final Fantasy. Turn-based. But yeah, I'd say 9 left to get. So I don't think this one will be getting played too much. I might get into it one day. But yeah. Now next up, it's a Switch game. And I couldn't put it down. Come out this year, 2019. It's a platformer. Now, you all know what this is. It's new Super Mario World U Deluxe for the Switch. It's pretty much the same as Super Mario was on the SNES. Obviously you can play it handheld. The graphics are a lot better. You get to play more than just Mario this time. You have different characters you can pick from. But I could have just played this for hours. There's $164 levels, or courses as you might know them. There's a new squirrel costume. Now I haven't quite figured out how you use it yet, but you glide with it and you stick to walls, and it's really good. But the game's pretty much the same as all Mario's. Princess Peach gets captured by Bowser and you have to go and rescue her. What's more is there to say? It comes complete with Super Luigi as well, which I think was a Wii U exclusive at the time. I don't know because I don't own a Wii U, but yeah, you also get to play as Toad and Toadette and some other new guy. I forgot what his name is. This guy here, can't remember what his name is, but you play as him, and because he's a bad guy, the enemies don't attack him. But yeah, it's pretty good. I will probably end up completing this at some point. Put a few hours into it, but I'm probably about 20 levels in. I've only played with Mario so far, but yeah, really enjoying it. Next up, I've been after this game for a very, very long time. Gunbird Special Edition for the PS2. Now this is a fantastic shoot 'em up. It's pretty much the same as 1945, but futuristic rather than going back to 1940s. Yeah, it has both Gunbird 1 and 2 on it. Plays one or two player. It's really hard. I thought I'd completed it till I got to the final boss. I can't get past the final stage. Complete. Can't get past the final stage, so my old friend out there, the Nameless Gamer, if you want to come round and help me beat this like we beat 1945, I'll be very grateful, because I really want to finish this game. But one player is pretty hard. 2 players, we should be able to do it. So that was a explosive game, and that came out in 2005. Next up, another NES game. Now this one I thought was quite good. Donkey Kong Jr. for the NES, released in 1982. It's a bit like the original Donkey Kong. Well, it's not really. You don't have to dodge barrels this time, but the roles are reversed. You're trying to save Donkey Kong from the evil Mario. You climb up vines, collect fruit. You try and avoid crocodiles that come climbing down the vines at you, what Mario releases, or are just sitting on platforms. The birds you got to watch out for. Believe it or not, these birds go across the screen and they poo on you. And you literally have to dodge it. It is 2 players, but it's turn-based rather than playing at the same time. But yeah, I've done a couple of levels on this. Wasn't too bad. Now the last game I've got for this video is another NES game. Batman Return of the Joker. No, this isn't a cheap game to get. But there's a lot cheaper games out there that play the same. It was released in 1992. It's a 1-player action game. Now the aim of the game, you've probably heard this many times before, is to capture the Joker, who has escaped from the Arkham Asylum with his henchmen, and they want to destroy Gotham. Well, he's got 5 bosses to beat overall. And then obviously you probably get to Joker at the end. I haven't got that far, because it is pretty hard. I think I got about 3 levels in. So about halfway through the game. But it is pretty hard. It's a side-scrolling game. But yeah, it's okay. But you could just get Batman 1 for a quarter of the price and it plays basically the same, just different storylines. So yeah, not a bad game. I'm sure I'll beat it one day. Now I've got some one gaming related thing. I picked up a Pacman mug. Now it's one of these heat changing ones. You put hot water in it and loads of ghosts appear on it, and Pac-Mans and whatever else. Probably can't see them in the video. It's about to make out the lumps from. But the only reason I've got this is because it was brand new in the box. So that's what it looks like once you put the water in it. Before and after, but got that for £1 from a charity shop. Brand new in the box. I'll probably never drink out of it, but looks good on display. Nice colourful box. And the last thing I've got for this video is for any old gamer out there, has a few beers and has their mates over. And I picked this up because the Nameless Gamer recommended it to me. And it's basically a cheap version of Bean Boozled. Now you've got different flavours there. So look, you spin the thing and whatever it lands on, you and your mates, you pick one each. Whether you play 2, 4, 8, 10, doesn't matter how many players you play. There's enough beans in there. But half of the flavours, like this one here for sake, is cola or cat food. And you've got different things as you go around. I mean, you can have a nice watermelon one, or you can have one that tastes like snot. Caramel or farts. Rotten milk or tutti frutti. Yeah, I can't wait to taste that rotten milk one. Toothpaste or blueberry. No, it wouldn't toothpaste, just be mint. Might be alright. Strawberry or fresh blood. Don't know how they got it to taste like fresh blood, but it's called Double Dares. It was $1.99 in B&M. So one night when he's round here, the nameless gamer, we'll have a few beers, put a few games on, and have a round of this. Never know, might even film it. Could do with a laugh. But that's all the games I got for this week. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification video. I send one out every week on a Tuesday. Well, that's the plan anyway. I've already picked up a few for next week, and I've got a few coming in the post, so there'll definitely be a video next week. But as for now, see you next Tuesday.